This is like my third time making this video because I had I like insulted crippled people and did a whole bunch of other stuff. And anyway, so I'm gonna try this without insulting a bunch of people, and I did all non-intentionally. What's my retirement plan for my horses? I don't have one. I don't have a retirement plan for me. The first time I put a harness on a horse was about 8 years ago, and I went straight into playing with logging. I've never worn a team out. I've never. I had one horse spraying his ankle in the woods one time, and 2 days. I mean, it didn't. The horse didn't never limped. 2 days later, it swelled up some, and 2 days later, the swelling was gone. That's the biggest injury I've had in the woods. I've never something. I had no clue this was even on the internet or it was such a thing. I should have known because I've had some interaction with horse rescue stuff, people before. I'm not really impressed with a lot. I know there's a lot of good people, but apparently there's this thing on the internet where someone takes the worst dumbasses in the world and the worst horse owners in the world apparently, and project them upon everyone else, and that's how everyone else treats their horses in the draft world apparently. So my horse retirement plan is how I treat them, and what I mean by that is all the horses that I've ever owned in the past, finding a good home for them was nothing. I had people lining up for them every single time because I handled them well. And because I was honest, I would tell them every little thing about the horse or every single little issue about a horse or whatever. There was no issue with finding a good home for them. Once I got them fully, used to in the past, once I got them fully trained and got them real good, unless I just really like the horse, I got me a new challenge, a new project, a new challenge, and I never made money at really or anything because I put so much time into them. I generally get ones that are kind of messed up, but finding a good home for a good horse is no issue. Even a horse is just no good for riding or for working or whatever. It's just an older horse. If it's a pleasant, nice, respectful horse to be around, that's safe and everything else, there's people out there that enjoy out there feeding and caring for a horse and interacting with them. Where the problem comes in is when, quite frankly, there's the whoop, beat, holler people that screw up horses, and then there's the people with treats that screw up horses, and then there's the people that just plain don't care or whatever. But if you have a horse that's well mannered, respectful, safe, can load in a trailer, can pick his feet up, get his feet trimmed, be brushed, be around, and be a good, safe animal all the way around, respectful, obedient, is easy to handle, there's no problem finding homes for those horses ever, really, that I've personally seen. I've never seen hey, here's this awesome horse that's super respectful, that's super well trained, that's been well handled. I can't find a good home for it. I've never seen that personally. So that's my retirement plan for my horses. That's how I show my horses some care or whatever. If there's a problem with your horse, deal with it. Now, my horses are not perfect. My horses are not bomb-proof. My horses are not, I think a safe horse is kind of a joke because there's an inherent risk that comes from being around an animal that big. But I can walk out here where they're grazing, and if I want to, I can pick their feet up. I have no fear of them kicking me or attacking me. I can lean around with my hand. there's no worries. A kid can come out here and be around these horses with no halter on, without being tied up or anything. They're decent animals. They're, you know, the bad habits or whatever have been dealt with as much as possible, and if more arise, then I'm going to deal with them. So that's my personal retirement plan. It's not, and let me tell you something, their retirement plan is not to have them go to some place, go someplace and, all right, I'm not even going to say that. You gotta watch people make sure they're not making money off of your motion, guys. Let me just say that, because, you know, the best horse rescue that I've ever seen is people accept the horse for what it is, treat the horse like a horse and not like a human. Right now, these guys are standing out here right now in the rain. There's a perfect good shelter right there. They're going to be out here in the rain. Me, I'm going to get out here shelter. I'm not going to stand out here in the rain all day. But I'm not a horse. You know, that's people that project want horses to be treated like humans. Just screw them up. Every time. These people that love horses and love, you know, and treat the horses better, and, you know, are basically just snobs. What? You know, those are people that I've seen more of those horses be jacked up and no home for those horses. You know, give those horses, you know, give a pretty good horse to those people for like 4 or 5 years, and then nobody wants that horse. They don't want that horse. You know, so my retirement plan, the way I show love my animals is to teach my animals good habits, to train them like a horse, and have them respectful and safe to be around. So that's my retirement plan for my horse. Whether I keep them until they die, whether I keep them as pasture ornaments, or whether, for all I know, they might outlive me. I don't know. Or whether they go on to a different home, whether I die or whatever, there's going to be a good home for them, because they're good horses. So just something to think about, guys.